Hello everyone, Vickers Time Videos here. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the brand new 2022 Thomas Wooden Railway Tidmouth Sheds. Before we get into the actual box of Tidmouth Sheds, let's admire this box on the outside. You can see this is a custom made cardboard box with loads of symbols there to represent Thomas and Friends, bridges, tunnels, whistles, bits of track, all those kind of great things. And there's actually custom tape on the top as well. And I think that is a really nice touch on this product. The side of the box looks like this, not very interesting, but maybe some of you want to see it. And overall, I am very impressed with this so far. Things feel very professional. It is quite a heavy toy also. You could see me struggling to move it there back into position. But overall, this feels quality. This feels nearly classic wooden railway. Let's hope what's inside the box will live up to the expectations. Okay, here is the box. Outside of the other cardboard box. This looks really good. Nice little picture of Thomas there. Really nice style to that picture. You can see Percy there on the turntable. Big Tidmouth Sheds there. We can see up here that it does come with a loop of track, which I think is very nice. I think that is quite important. It gives this set much more playability. The fact that we get Percy with it and we get a loop of track too. Because maybe when Tidmouth Sheds was just a destination, it might have put off some parents because maybe they were just starting on Wooden Railway and they didn't really see the appeal of a very expensive roundhouse when you didn't get any trains or other track with it. Here is one side of the box and you can see it's kind of a wood design there and it has the Thomas Wooden Railway logo. And the other side of the box looks like this. Wooden Railway logo up the top there and then a layout of all the sets combined in this wave of the new Wooden Railway line. Here is the back of the box and you can see it shows you the contents of this box. And there are three little pictures of Percy here spinning round on the turntable, being cleaned and being launched out onto the turntable also. Now all that's left to do is unbox it. And here's what the inside of the box is laid out like. You can see here there's a booklet there and it shows you what's available and everything. I'm not going to go through in this video because it'll just waste time. You can see track is down there. Up there you can see, I think there's Percy in there and a few other bits and bobs. And the main shed must be in the middle of the box right there. Here is the set once it's been built. And now I will show you all of the features that it has. Let's start off with the turntable. And there's one thing I want to discuss because it baffled me at first and I think I now understand it. I'll explain it now. I'll just move Percy out of the way for a second, and if we just look at the turntable, you can see there are two orange notches sticking out of the sides. You can see them there? And now, I will get Percy and run him over the turntable. You can see there, it is catching on the wheels. See there, you're kind of jumping over them. Because of the new wheels and the Wooden Railway engines, they have this extra bit at the side and he is catching on these orange pieces. And at first I thought, well, that's a very bad fault, but actually it's not. I think what this is for is so when you are spinning the turntable, the engines don't move, or maybe they will move a bit, but if you notice there, Percy is not rolling off. So I think that's what this is for. I think it is to prevent the engines from rolling off the turntable while they're spinning around. And aside from my great discovery, the turntable is very impressive. The colours are very nice. I like the use of a timber design here. And as you just saw, it is notched to the different track positions, which is really nice. It has a nice positive feel when you're using it. Feels quality. I keep saying that because that's what it is. This is quality. It is really nice. Do a full spin for Percy so you can see all around him there, all his special designs. And turntable, well, not 10 out of 10, and I'll explain now. Let's just get a gauge for size here. If I move Percy to the very edge of the turntable, which is there, that's the amount of space you have left. So, do you see Gordon or Henry or Hero fitting on this turntable? I don't think those engines are going to fit. So I would imagine this destination has tank engines in mind, and maybe other diesel engines that are small. So, you know, Thomas, Percy, diesel, I don't know, maybe Nia will fit. Maybe, oh, I think it'll be close. I think it'll be very close if she does fit. And maybe with the likes of James and Edward, maybe they will fit. But honestly, I don't know. I would imagine even James and Edward, you have to put their front part on and their tender on separately. So take that how you want. It bothers me a little bit, but just to the point where I can forgive it, just for the fact this set looks so amazing. So a little bit disappointing with the turntable, but I think you will get over it in time. And I just thought I'd mention all those brick details there as well. Very nice. Moving on from the caterpillar on the turntable, we will look at the sheds. I think we will start at the front of the sheds and work our way around. And, well, let's look at the doors. You can see all my other engines there through the doors. There are loads of gaps there. You can see here when I open up the doors, they do close again. I don't know, was this a feature before, because truth be told, this is the first Wooden Railway Tidmouth Sheds I've ever bought, because Wooden Railway is not available where I live. That's why Percy looks so surprised. It is very, very hard to find, but I'm impressed with this. And you can see up here, are they vents or something? All those gaps there, and then the orange things on the top. Are they like chimneys? I never actually knew what they were, to be honest. You can see here there is a bit of wood there. Now, maybe that will give some people bad flashbacks to the Thomas Wood era, when you could see a lot of timber sticking out of things. And you can see here, what's that, a little mouse or something there, looking at a sandwich. And you can see some other kind of animals there. And a load of details there, moss in the sheds there. Really, really nice looking details. Move around to the other side. You can see there's some kind of toxic, flammable doodah there. More animals, because, yeah, Tidmouth Sheds looks like a bit of a zoo in this. A lot of animals hanging around. And more moss, more bushes, a load of nice details there. And overall, very, very impressed. The front of this shed looks amazing. Here's the back of Tidmouth Sheds, and details are plentiful. They're everywhere. All over the ground there. You can see there, the side there. What's that, a little picture of Thomas, is it? Yeah, little picture of Thomas up there. Plenty of details in there. Looks really nice. I really sound like a rep for Fisher-Price now. You can see there a bit of a ladder, a bit of a clock going on. I remember there was a clock in Percy's Big Mistake. Remember there was a clock. I think it was up there though. A load of extra bits there, all the different engine bays. And now I'll show you all the little features and gimmicks inside this shed. There are areas at the top of the shed where you can put in these plastic pieces. I'm not quite sure what these are for, to be honest. I don't really understand them. Don't really know how they key into Thomas and Friends at all. But they go up there. And there are these tools here, and to be honest, I don't really know if they have a home. I don't know if I have them in the right place or not. That's a paintbrush, so, you know, come along here. Give Percy a bit of a paint there, paint him red. Do all of that, put things back where you find them. In there. And this thing here, what's that? Just a sweeping brush, is it? You know, sweep Percy while he's being washed there. Put that back in there. Move over here, a little bit of a tool thing there. Can't remember what it's called, and I can't fix Percy because I can't reach him. And put that back in there. And that's about it for the features on the back here. But Way more features than we've had on any other Tidmouth Sheds before, so I am very impressed. And when Percy's decided he's done with being cleaned, he wants to go out and roll around in the mud, you can lift up this piece of track and send him out there onto the turntable. Now, let's have a look at Percy. Percy is looking terrified as usual there, but he does have buffer details now, which is really nice. The magnet is really shiny there. It's looking really good. No details on the side there. Now, I'm curious, can someone please tell me what's going on here? Are his line details supposed to go all the way to the bottom, or is that a design? I get the feeling that could be a bit of a flaw. I really don't know, honestly. So, and I can't find any other videos of Tidmouth Sheds. So you can see there the lines kind of stop a bit for that design, but I don't know where on this side are they supposed to go all the way to the bottom or not. If someone could tell me about that, that would be very helpful. Load of designs there, paint splats, different this and that and the other. There is a bit of a firebox glow in there in the cab. It's quite difficult to see now. Rivet details also really nice. You see his little cylinder there also. Flip him around. Let's have a look here. Toolbox there, a load of different things on him. Nice little customization of Percy. I am quite happy to have this, and I'm quite happy that Percy was included in this set. It makes a very, very nice change as opposed to having Thomas included in absolutely everything. And now let's take Percy for a bit of a spin. Let's bring him, come on. Ooh, back on track, Percy. Round here, round the points. Go nice and easy, Percy. Back on track. This takes skill, you know. Around here, and he can just fly around and land on the turntable. Now, that was very professional. I should also add, for the parents that don't want to spend a fortune on Wooden Railway track, if I can spin Percy the right way, that you can also have push-along adventures on carpet. There, so Percy is quite happy to roam around on carpet as well as wooden railway tracks, because wooden railway tracks, as we all know, can be quite expensive. And on the subject of expensive, I just want to say that this set actually presents quite good value to me. I think this set was quite reasonable. I think I paid a reasonable price for it. And one thing I think is very, very important, and it was in this set, there was no plastic in the packaging at all. No plastic, just cardboard. And that could be part of the reason why these sets are more expensive than people thought they'd be. And I have absolutely no problem paying the extra cost if there will be no plastic used in the packaging, because I think nowadays there should be very little, if no plastic in the packaging of toys, because I think toy companies are more than capable of using cardboard to package their toys. Yes, it may be more expensive, but it's more environmentally friendly, and that is very important. So I really think that Mattel made a fantastic decision to use cardboard for their packaging instead of plastic. I cannot praise them enough for that decision. And the push-along engines work on this track. That's very nice to see. And that's my review of the brand new 2022 Thomas Wooden Railway Tidmouth Sheds starter set. I am very happy to have this item in my collection. And thank you guys very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy, be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one.